there I am. What's up, you guys? Today's going to be really exciting. I have something to share with you. We're going to go through a basic business plan. It is Action Takers Elite Club, Tuesdays at 12 o'clock. And I have been working on something, and I hope this will bring some clarity to you guys. I want to take you through 3 graphics today. Okay. And we might use words that are familiar. We might use words that are unfamiliar, but I feel like this is necessary. Oh, look, I didn't even edit. It says really great site. Let me go edit that. I was using a Canva graphic. Okay, let me go get rid of their really great site. There. So we're going to go through the basic business plan. We're going to go through the TLC method, and we're going to go through retention and referrals. And I don't know that I'm 100% sold out on exactly how I'm presenting this, but the concept, the strategy, the thought process, the flow is exactly what I know is missing. And we keep covering kind of the same thing over and over. So if you're here, please say, hey, we have this heading over to Action Takers Elite Club. Where are you guys at? We have this in our PCATU 90 group as well, because PCATU 90 students have access to the Elite Club while they are inside PCATU 90, and some of you are already club members. And we have this headed over to Be Brave Collective. So what's up, what's up? Happy Valentine's Day. Judy Williams is in the house. Erin is here. Roxanne is in the house. Roxanne's a brand new PCATU 90 member along with one of her team members. And hopefully we will be seeing more names pop in here. I don't know if you're going to fall in love with the graphic. I hope that this will give you a flow that you can follow. If you are inside of Impact Makers, if you're already on my team, some of this might be familiar, but let's talk about some of the basics, okay, that y'all must have clarity on. And let's find out where the holes are so that you know exactly where to be spending your time in your business. Are you ready? Now, remember, if you're showing up on these Tuesday calls and you're like, I already know what I'm doing. I got it solid. Girl, go get to work. What are you doing here? Use this time to let us run in the background and go do whatever you need to be doing in your business. The problem that I see, and why we keep talking about the same thing over and over and over, is because sometimes we're just mindlessly doing activities, which is fine-ish. So if you're like, I'm always busy, I'm always doing something, then here's your evaluation question. Is it working? Is it working? And what are you measuring the effectiveness of your activity on? So is what you're doing working? I want you guys to answer the question, is it working? Is it working? Now, I don't get to decide for you guys if what you're doing is working. You get to decide because you have, oops, that's not what I meant. I did not mean to post the Reels thing. That was from last week. That was last week. Go back to Reels if you want last week. That was last week. Is it working? So is your business working? Who saw my Reel, by the way? I did a Reel and it said, attention network marketers, in case nobody told you. And then the next one said, your business isn't supposed to work. You are, right? Your business isn't supposed to work. You're supposed to work. But awesome. Did you like it? I thought that was funny. Depends on the day. So we've got to evaluate, is it working? And if we don't know what we're wanting out of our business, it's going to be hard to decide, is it working? So let's start with step number 1. We're going to talk about the why, the what, the who, and the how. And the why, the what, the who, and the how will lead you into the tactical stuff, which is finding traffic, moving that traffic into your funnel, getting these leads into a conversation, over to an event, in front of the information, into your ATM group, whatever your conversion method is, closing more sales, right? Retaining those sales. And then from conversion, we want to not only retain sales, we want to make sure we got them what they bought. They're completely onboarded, right? Customers know how to use the products. Team members know how to work the business. And then we provide really good customer service and team leadership so that we can get more referrals, get more business partners, get new customers. This is what we're going to go through today, okay? So I only have 30 minutes with you guys on Tuesdays. I need you to find the hole. But first, the question is, why are you doing this? Because if you say it's not working, what is it that you're actually doing? Okay. So that you can evaluate, is it working? But often you're like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because you don't even know why you're going to be going to do something. So I'm not going to go heavy into like your why and your why that makes you cry and you got to have vision and all those things. But I will tell you guys, it doesn't matter to me at all what vehicle you choose. Okay. So when we talk about what we're doing, you might say, well, what I do is I'm a rep with this company. We sell products. We bring in team members. That's the what. But what's the why behind the what? If you're struggling, ask yourself first, do you have a vision issue? Can you not see clearly, right? Why you're even doing the thing that you signed up to do? And often, you guys, this right here is where a lot of people are stuck. It's the very first thing. A lot of times people are like, well, I'm a rep with this company, right? I'm a Bravenly brand partner and I rep these products. I bring people into this breakthrough program. I build teams. I build my customer base. But why am I doing this? The first thing you must figure out to evaluate, is it working, is why am I doing this thing? Then we ask, okay, what is it that I'm doing? Or maybe you go the what and then the why, but usually it's a why. I need more income. I want more time freedom. I want to make a bigger impact. And then we choose our vehicle to get us to that point. So if I say, is it working? I want you guys to answer me in the comments below. If you feel like it's working, that's going to depend on what you're hoping to get out of it, right? So maybe you signed up for your business because you want to build an extra stream of income so that, and there's no right and wrong to your why, okay? Every year you want to be able to take your family on a vacation paid for with that extra income, okay? And in the section of the why in your business plan, the why has to matter to you and you alone, because you're the only one that's going to decide to wake up every day and take action or not. You're the one that's going to decide what vehicle you're going to choose to get you the outcome. You're going to be the one who gets to choose who your audience is, and you're going to be the one that gets to choose how you're going to get in front of that audience, and you're going to be the one that gets to go start doing things on social to attract more traffic, get more leads, get them to the conversation and conversion piece and close sales, or you're not, right? So if your why is not big enough, the how does not matter. So many people are like, tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it. And we tell you all the time how to do it, and you still don't do it. Why? Why? What is it that you really are wanting out of your business? And are you getting that? So maybe it is, I need a certain amount of income. And what does that income mean, right? What does it afford you the opportunity to do? Why does it matter for you to do this? What would happen if you didn't? All right. So is there anybody stuck in the why? And if you are, that's okay. Today's your day to figure out where you stuck. This is just a deep dive. That's what we do on Tuesday calls, into things that we probably already know, but we're not keeping piece together. And often we don't take this big like global view of our business. We kind of stay stuck in doing what we're doing, and we never evaluate, why am I doing this anyway? I jokingly and lovingly say to everybody, why are you doing this to yourself? You don't have to. Why are you doing it to yourself? What do you need to be doing? Who do you need to be speaking more clearly to? And how are you going to do that so that you can get what you wanted out of your business? Because you can, and you can simplify. Okay. So the why, when we're looking for why, we often do a 5-step why exercise, which we won't go all the way into. Impact makers, y'all have it in your program, but we ask ourselves, and often if you guys answer why, put it in the comments below, why you're doing your business, okay? And in PCATU 90, you guys got a goal setting sheet that took you 5 layers deep, right? So if you say, well, I'm doing this because I need an extra income. Why? Well, I need extra income because I don't want to work my day job. Why? Well, I don't want to work my day job because it causes me a lot of stress. Why? And you keep digging in until you really find, like for me, for example, I really want to run my own business, not because I need extra income, because I can make money in a lot of ways. I need extra income, but I also need a lifestyle, right? I need time freedom. I need choice. I need the ability to use my zone of genius, right? My creative genius. I need to be able to do it in a way that resonates with me, that is personal to me, and it also provides income, because there's lots of ways to provide income. So I chose network marketing, right? And I chose health and wellness, and I chose business coaching, but I know my clear why. If I know my clear why, then I can say, okay, what am I going to do? Right? What is the mission of my company? When you're with network marketing, your what is often united and determined by the company. What you're going to do is sell the products that you signed up for, right? What you're going to do is share the mission of the company. If it's the breakthrough program and the healthy living products, right? If it's your own personal business and your what, maybe it's me with my coaching stuff. So the what is often determined. If you sign up for network marketing, you typically know what to do. The company's telling you what to do, right? If you have your own business, you got to determine why you're doing it and what you're actually going to do within that business. There's a layer to the puzzle that, especially in network marketing, okay, at least from back in the day of network marketing, this was not a piece we talked about at all. But the more that we move into social marketing, attraction marketing, and we understand that really the options are endless and that you are not limited anymore, okay? You are no longer limited to just the 5 people in your backyard. You are no longer limited to the houses that you can drive to. You are no longer limited to your warm network that you can find a phone number for. You literally can speak to everyone that's on social media. This piece, this little who piece, is a piece that most people don't consider. And if you've worked with us for long enough, you probably do consider this now. But let's remember, not only do you get to determine your why, right? You get to decide why you're doing your business. What's your vision for your business and your family? You get to choose what vehicle you're going to choose to get you to your why. You chose your Bravenly business. You chose your network marketing business. You chose your coaching business. You chose your day job. Whatever you chose, this is your little vehicle you're going to drive, right? But then you get to decide within that, who do I want to share this with? Type that in the comments below. Who do I want to share this with? And we're always taught to build in the beginning of our business this names list. And if it's old school network marketing, it's build your 100 names list, right? And you sometimes limit yourself to your who because you do it the wrong direction. You say, well, my who is who I know right now. So my who is my warm market. You might think like that. You might think you're limited to your who based on who you already know. But that's not accurate, is it? We already know, and social media has proved that you can now reach hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people, even billions, 2 billion of people through social media. So who do you really want to help? Who do you really want to share your company with? Who do you really want to share your products with? Who do you really want on your team? And the word that some people use for their who is their avatar. You might say your perfect prospect. But in the who section of when we're building out a business plan, we ask you, who can you help? What's your marketing message, right? And it's cool because you're not limited on who could you. You could also say, but who do I want to help? Who's my dream client? Type that in the comments below. Dream client. Who's my dream team? Who would I love to see purchasing my products from me? Who would I love to see joining my team? And we have to learn in social marketing, and we have to learn in business, who is our who, because we have to learn how to market the message toward that person. And this is a lot of what we've covered in Action Takers when we're defining how to optimize your personal profile, how to create a marketing message. And we ask, who do you really love to serve? Type that in the comments below. Because if you never thought about the fact that you're actually serving people, you're not selling, you're serving, but selling is serving, this will shift things. So who do you want to serve? Not who do you want to sell to, who do you want to serve? Because think about this, guys. If you bring on a new client, a new customer, a new team member, right? Why does it keep popping up the wrong banner? We are not doing reels today. That's what we're doing. And you asked yourself, who do I really want to serve? When I'm on this side of the screen and I see names popping up, right? I see Judy's name, right? And I see Roxanne's name. and I see Jean's name, and I see Kimberly's name. Who else do I see? I see Christy's name and Joyce's name. Jean, did I already say your name? I see Linda and Erica. I see Aaron. I see all these names pop up on the other side of the screen. Who do I really want to serve? And this is exciting. It's exciting to know that you're not limited to who might be willing to get arm twisted into buying a product. You don't have to worry about who can I trick into signing up with my company and hope that they actually take off. Who do I really love to serve? Who do I really want to serve? And maybe we should use the word love after all. Hi, Tammy. After all, it is Valentine's Day. Who do you love to serve? If you really think about this, this will shift a little bit of how you do business. So if you think about who do you love to serve, okay, this is where we start defining our messaging. And if you're struggling out on social media with messaging, telling the story, who is this for, who can it help, and you keep telling yourself, everybody, it can help everybody. My products can work for everybody. My business can work for everybody. That's probably why you're not selling. You're like, wait, what? But it can. Everybody can use my bubble bath. Everybody can use my body scrub. Everybody can, drink my drink. Everybody can use my shake. Everybody can benefit from my business. Everybody could use extra money. When you speak to everyone, you speak to absolutely no one. Have you ever heard that before? When the message is not clear, the message is simply not clear. So one of the things that we've learned specifically when we're doing online marketing, working with cold traffic, not our mother, sister, daughter, friend, right? But we've got to expand out of that warm market really quickly because they're not going to be our ideal avatar. Some of them might, but not many. And we're like, well, I don't want to have to convince people they have to fit inside this box. And you're going, well, who do I want to serve? Who do I love to serve? Your avatar's out there. The perfect client for you is out there. The perfect team members for you is out there, but you have to define who she is. So I was just on a call with Leslie. She'll be sharing inside of Impact Makers a little bit of her journey. She had happen what none of us want to have happen. Okay, and I don't think she's on this call right now. She lost her Facebook. Her Facebook got hacked. And she's brand new, starting over, brand new. Thankfully, she's an impact maker. She knew to build an email list. She doesn't feel like freaking out. She's a little bit like sad about it, but she's like clean slate, starting over. And we started to think about the messaging that she's been putting out there of who she can help, how she can help them, what's her why behind it all. And then we tie it in with the company that she reps. And she's gotten really, really, really excited because she's realized in her personal life journey, who she wants to help are people like her before she knew what she knows now. Most often, your avatar is you before you knew what you knew now. You before you got healthy. You before you signed up for your business. You before you knew about these products. You before you said yes. So go back to who that person is. What were her problems? Go back to yourself 6 months ago, guys. Go back to yourself the day you signed on the line with your company. What were you discontented with? What was not working in life for you? What was not working in your health journey? What was not working in your family? What solution did you find? Why did you decide to go and take part and join in with this mission, this what, right? Join this vehicle, right? And if you can start speaking more clearly of just your own story, you're going to start attracting more people that you can really help, that you really want to help because they have your story. Right? Most often our avatar is you. And that's why even if we rep the exact same company, our messaging, our who might be different. Okay. So me, from the business standpoint, I rep the exact same company that all of my team does, right? But when it comes to business, when I'm looking for why I wanted to do business, in the beginning, I simply needed a paycheck replacement that would allow me to leave my teaching career, have the same income or more, have more time, more freedom, and less people looking over my shoulder, but still create the income. Okay. Who I love to help are people just like me. I love if someone's a grandma and they've never worked a day in their life and they do this for an extra side gig. I have those people on my team. I love men who do this business. There's those people on our team. We've got Josh, who's a PA. I don't understand his life. I understand mine, right? I understand that I was the full-time career person. I was the one who became a mother. I was the one who all of a sudden realized, gosh, I'm working every single day as a teacher, tenured teacher, went 6 years to school for a bachelor's and master's, and I no longer felt fulfilled in what I was doing. I felt the harder I worked, the more work they gave me, and I didn't know there was another way until someone introduced me to a network marketing company. The who for me is someone just like me. She has a corporate career or professional career, or she had one. She might have children that brought her home for a while. She doesn't have the choice to not work. In fact, she wants to work. She needs to bring in income. She's going to be on purpose, but she has a lot of talents. She has a lot of passions that she didn't know that she could package in and come over here and drive this vehicle with me. And she could be all of her and grow her business and grow her income. That's my who, right? When I talk health and wellness, you guys know my life. It's by no means perfect. Hello, how's yours? Is your life perfect? When it comes to health and wellness, I've sold for health and wellness for 16 years now. And I've never been like the perfect health guru. Don't come to me and expect to like scope my cabinets and find all the perfect foods and all, but all the people who know me always know I'm always taking supplements. I'm always looking on the internet for what's the like newest thing that I don't know. I prefer the functional medicine doctor over what the MD has to say. I've been on prescriptions, but I don't want to be on prescriptions. If there's a natural alternative, I want to take it. But at the same time, my life is busy. I like the fast food drive-through. I don't want to be cornered into thinking that that perfection thing can't mean that I can't be having progress. I prefer progress over perfection. So I've always repped from a health standpoint of do one good thing. If you could just do one thing better today than you did yesterday, it's going to encourage you to keep doing that thing because you're going to get some results. And if you did that one thing well, what could you do tomorrow? And slowly we make good changes. And sometimes we step back and we go, oh, that doesn't feel good. That's my who. Who is your who? Don't get tied into selling the same way the girl next door does, or else it's not going to be your business. You all can rep the exact same company, but you have a different vision. You have a different why for why you're coming in. You might have the exact same what. You might be driving the same vehicle, but you get to decide who you're speaking to. Okay? So we know why we're doing what we're doing. We know what we're doing. The vehicle that we're driving, right? The Cathy Callahan brand or the Bravenly Global brand partner or the whatever your company is, right? The who we want to target out on social, who we want to attract into our funnel so we can share, because when you get clear with your who, your sales will convert higher. When you're speaking to the right people, the sales not so hard. Now we talk about strategy. Now we talk about how. And I can give you my system and I'll go through it on the next page. But if something doesn't resonate, here's the beauty. There's not only one way. Okay? Those of you that know my history, I was with one network marketing company for a long time and I didn't like the how. I did not like the how. Before pandemic, they were still doing in-home parties, of course, because that worked. But I didn't want to do it anymore. But they didn't give me a choice for another how. And I had to make a choice. Like my why is clear. I've chosen my what. I know who I'm speaking to, but how I'm going to speak to her is not the same as the rest of the company at all. Do I have another choice? Do I have to do it just this one way? No, you don't. Now, the important part about the how is on the next page, you will see that we're actually doing the same how-ish as far as the flow, but the tactical can be a little different. So you might decide home parties. You might decide Instagram. You might decide LinkedIn or Pinterest. You might decide different ways to attract traffic than I am. You might decide different ways to get in front of that traffic. Maybe you're doing home parties and I'm doing Facebook Live parties, right? But we're all accomplishing the same mission. So we're good, okay? The why, the what, the who, and the how. Why, what, who, how, where are you stuck? Most people I work with tell me they're stuck in the how. I don't know how to do it. Just tell me what to do. I'll go do it. I'll go do it. I give them the how. they don't run. Does this happen to you guys? Your system's laid out, your company's got a strategy for you, and maybe it resonates. There's nothing that you didn't have my story. You're like, hey, I'm good with it. I'm just not doing it. What's my problem? I'm not working the plan. Why? Go back. Where are you stuck? I don't have a clear why. What? You got a problem with the vehicle you chose? You better figure that out, right? Who? You don't know who you're speaking to, so you keep trying to speak to everyone. So a lot of times we talk about if you're simply not doing the how, there's probably a breakdown in belief, right? And we talk about if you're in network marketing, which I think everyone on this video is, you've got to have a belief in the industry. So do you have any cracks in your belief of what the network marketing industry is, how it helps people? Do you need to go educate yourself? Go listen to Jim Rohn. Go Google Jim Rohn. Getting started in your network marketing business, or no, it's called Understanding the Network Marketing Industry. Go look that video up. It's old. It's good. But if you don't understand that in network marketing, you can't just be a super sales star girl. You can't just have a strategy that other people don't know what you're doing. You've got to have simple systems. You've got to have excitement and consistency. You've got to have, we're all united on the vehicle we chose. You've got to have a clear why. Got to know who you're speaking to. Then you're going to have a problem. Maybe you have a crack in belief with your company. Go fix that. Go ask the questions you need to ask. Don't make assumptions. We are doing Maxwell Mastermind. For those of you that are listening to this video in Be Brave Collective or PCATU 90, you're invited in to Maxwell Masterminds every Wednesday. For those of you that are in Action Takers, we ask you to go ahead and join the next PCATU 90 group. Let's run. You get access to the masterminds. We learned that in order to connect with people, and by the way, if you can't connect, you're not going to sell and serve, right? In order to connect with people, we have to have common ground. And a lot of times we don't because of assumption, because of arrogance. There's reasons why we simply can't connect with people. And so if you have an issue with your company, don't assume anything. Go ask what you need to know. I just did a call with a couple of you that had some company issues and we talked through them. And there's some things you don't get to change, right? Unless you're the CEO, you don't own the company. You've got to understand that some things you don't change, but you get to decide why you're doing it. You get to decide how you're going to do it and who you're going to share it with, right? So then we also talk about the products. Do you have a crack in belief about the products? Why? Do you believe in the products and the service that you sell? If not, you better fix that or else you're going to have a problem. Maybe a flavor changed and you're like, get over it. It's going to be okay. Does it still work? Are there lots of people who love it? Are there other products you could share passionately? People want to play the blame game and say, well, I'm not doing it anymore because it used to be in a sealable bag and now it's in a refill bag. I don't know. Silliest stuff ever, right? Maybe you have a lack of belief just simply in yourself. And a lot of times that's really the one that holds us back. Because if I'm going to give you the strategy, right? And I'm going to help you find clarity on how to find your avatar because she's out there. And we're going to make sure that you're aligned, right? That you're with the right company and that you are in the right place and you have a clear why and you still don't do it. I can believe in you. This whole group can believe in you. Still not going to happen. Got to believe in yourself. Are you worth it? Tell me in the comments below. Are you worth your why? That one should keep you up tonight. Are you worth your why? You are worth your why, but do you believe it? I told my 7-year-old today, and I need to tell you guys today, you don't have to believe every stinking thought that runs through your mind. Just because you think it doesn't make it true, right? So if you say, I don't think I'm worth it, shift that, change that. You are worth it. What would happen if you started believing differently? How much further could you get, right? So if you're clear on the why, the what, the who, and the how, and you might be stuck in some of these, it's your job to identify so we can help move you past stuck. Where are you stuck? Gray, gold, yellow, or pink, whatever those colors are. After you got clarity, now we can move into the strategy. TLCC. Remember we saying, don't go chasing waterfalls. Now here's your job every day. Here's your job. You guys ready? Here's your job. This is the job you signed up for when you have clarity on who, what, why, how. The how looks like this. I'm going to go find some traffic. I'm going to go find some people. I'm going to find some traffic out on social media. I'm going to find some traffic in my neighborhood. I'm going to go find some traffic at my church. I'm going to go find some people walking around this earth, right? And I'm going to invite them into my business to take a look. So when we say leads, we're going to take all these people that are floundering out on social media and we're going to get them to walk into our business door. How are you going to do that? There's strategy behind each of these. When they walk into your business door, when they walk into your storefront, let's just say your storefront. For most of us, we invite people first into our business page, okay, or I mean our personal page, most of us, by capturing new friends. And now they're on our playground. They're on our personal page. They're not out here floating on Instagram. They're not out here floating on Facebook. They're not out here walking around the grocery store. They're not out here searching Pinterest. We've captured them, and we get them over to somewhere where we consider them our leads, and we've captured them. So you can write the word capture. We've got to capture the traffic and dump them into our funnel. So this layout's a little different than visuals I've given you guys before. When you come into my personal Facebook page, or when you come into my Facebook group, you're getting a little bit closer. So maybe now you looked at the storefront, you walked in the door, you're going a little bit closer, a little bit closer. My job is to get leads and capture them and just to start getting into a conversation, okay? The conversation depends on what did they walk into. If they walked in just to my personal Facebook profile, okay, I want to find out, is this my avatar? How can I capture her even further and dump her into a room in the back of my store that is a little bit more information, a little bit closer to me? And we have conversations out on our personal profile by just doing conversation starters, by doing hype type posting or curiosity marketing, right? We have a whole strategy for what to do on your personal page to capture those leads and get them a little bit closer to you, okay? So once they've come over to your personal page, I like to take them a little bit even further and get into a conversation and say, oh, by the way, I've got a Facebook group, right? I've got somewhere else we can go hang out some more. And over there, we're actually going to be sharing whatever it is that you share. How to get healthier, how to take back your time, how to drop 5 pounds in 5 minutes. By the way, that would be a thing you can't actually say, but you get the point. So if I am doing my basic funnel, my basic flow is I'm going to go find traffic on Facebook and on Instagram. I also will omnipresence. I will also multi-purpose content over to YouTube, over to LinkedIn. And I think that's all the places I do it. And that's just traffic. And I want them to come over somewhere. I might invite them to my personal page first. Okay, you can do that. You can share your personal page. Or I might take the traffic and I might invite them into my Facebook group. Okay, I might invite them to an email list. These are all choices, and we help you decide that in our systems programs, okay? So when you come into one of our more strategy type teachings in the master classes and action takers, in impact makers, you get more of the strategy because there's different ways. So mine is I'm going to get traffic. I want them to come somewhere, get them out of someone else's face group, over to my personal page, get them off of social media, everybody else's, over to my personal page. On my personal page, my next job is I want to get into a conversation and I want to bring them even closer to me. And I like to bring them into a Facebook group, okay? Inside of my Facebook group, we're talking some more, but we also have something called a conversion event. This might be you bring traffic from Instagram and you bring them and they become a friend with you. And now you invite them into the ATM group or into the party group or whatever you call it. Once they're into a more qualified place, now they're at the back of the store, walking the aisle, and then we might do something like share a video, invite them to a party, get on a one-on-one phone call. There's a lot of things, and we've broken this down many times on how to move from a lead to a conversation into a presentation, make an appointment to convert, right? And pop out with a business partner, pop out with a hostess, pop out with a customer. Today's goal is not to teach you the insides of each of these little pieces. It's for you to understand the flow. When you're doing reels, you're over here getting in front of traffic with the goal to move traffic into your leads funnel, into your funnel, okay? If you're just putting out videos and they have 1 million views, it does not matter to me if we didn't move people forward, okay? If you've captured some people and they're on your leads list, on your personal page, in your email list, in your Facebook group, but you haven't ever talked to those people, you haven't put the information in front of them, we're not moving forward. You just have a bunch of friends. You just have a bunch of group members. But if you can move those people that are your friends, or those people on your email list, or those people in your Facebook group, your company's, doesn't matter to me. And you can say, yeah, I've actually started talking to some of those people, and I have talked to them enough to know they could benefit from what I have, and I can serve them, and I want to serve them. You put information in front of them via a recorded video, via a live party, via them watching a CEO's presentation of the business, via them getting a few testimonials in their inbox. Don't care. How do you convert? Then you ask for the sale. Where are your people stuck? A lot of you just have a lot of traffic. You're like, I got people. They're all over on Instagram. They haven't found their way to my page yet. Problem. Well, I've got people on my page. I got lots of friends. I got lots of group members, but none of them are really talking to me. Or I've got people talking to me, but none of them are coming to the party. None of them are actually looking at the information. Or, well, I got lots of people I'm talking to. I got lots of people. We're in conversations. They came to the party. They're not closing. Where are you stuck on this page? Gray, gold, blue, yellow. Then some of you might go, oh, I can close, baby. I can sign up team members. I can get business partners. I can get new customers. I can book parties, but I don't retain anything. And when we retain, it means, great, you made a sale. Great, you signed up a business partner. Great, you got a booking. Did you get another booking? Did you keep the booking? Did the customer buy it more than once? Did the team member actually take off? And the last page is that piece of your business. And it says, great, you got a sale. You got a business partner. What happened next? And in this last part, we haven't probably talked much about this page of this flow. On this page, we say, okay, you signed up, you bought the thing, you did the thing, it's on its way. We converted the sale. We converted the business partner. We converted the hostess. We got a booking. Go deliver the thing that they bought, right? Pretty simple. If it's your company, they ship them the products, right? If it's you as the brand rep who signed up the person, you've got to make sure that they actually got their login, that they actually got onboarded. But are you onboarding completely? Do you have a simple system, maybe even on automation, right? That once someone comes in, that they get what they came in for. This could even be applying to if they just came even into your free group. Did you deliver what they came into the group for? Did you onboard them, tag them in the welcome message them and make sure that they know that their products are coming, that they know how to use those products? Do you communicate after you make the sale? Or do you just hope that somehow they keep buying more and more and more and referring you people? Where's the breakdown? Delivery should be done by your company if they bought the product. If you have your own thing that you're selling, make sure they actually got the thing that they bought. Sometimes technology won't deliver, right? Sometimes your customers may be wondering, like, when am I going to expect delivery? It could just be a communication thing. Onboarding is simply the very first steps. Once someone converts to a business partner, once someone becomes a customer, once someone books a party and becomes a hostess, what do they do next? What do you do next? Very simple 3 steps, okay? Onboarding. Once they're onboarded and now they've got the box of products, they've got their business kit, they've got their hostess kit, how are you going to serve these people? How are you going to stay in contact? Because this isn't just a one and done, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. How are you going to stay in contact and serve that customer well? How will you stay connected with the team? And I get it, guys. Some people, even if you put yourself available, you go into their inbox, they just may not want it anymore. I'm not talking about arm twisting someone who says, this just isn't going to work for me. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm talking about somebody who says, yes, I'm ready. I've got this big 30-day goal. Help me. And you're just like, oh, go to the website. Oh, sure, right? Do you have a process to move them forward? Because if you serve them well, and part of this leadership and this service part is be a friend, be a real person outside of the sale. If you do that well, guess what you're going to start getting? Referrals. Referrals for people who say, oh, you should go meet Joyce. She helped me with this. Oh my gosh, you should go meet Paula. I learned about this product from her. It shipped really quickly. She checked in with me, made sure I knew what to do. And when I didn't like the way it tasted, she helped me come up with a new recipe. I'm feeling great, right? Oh my gosh, you should check out the company I signed up with. They've got a simple system. The environment is positive. They help you with what to do and how to do it. They empower you, not enable you, right? And so if you have that kind of a testimonial, people are going to say, oh, come join me. Come buy what I buy. Maybe that's through an ambassador referral link. Oh, come join the company I did. Maybe that's join as a team member. Oh, come get the products I do. I'll introduce you to my rep, right? Oh my gosh, I hosted a party or I'm hosting a party. You should come check out what we're doing. It's so much fun. We have an incredible person that's helping us get in front of these products. There's going to be giveaways. It's going to be fun. And now you've got a whole system. Okay. 40 minutes later, my 30-minute training is done. Where are you guys stuck? Are you stuck in the basics? I don't have a clear why. I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't have clarity on what I'm supposed to be doing with my company. That's a problem. I don't know who I want to share it with, right? Because I'm stuck in trying to share it with everybody, which means nobody. I don't know how I want to share it. Maybe you don't know the company system and the company strategy, or maybe it doesn't resonate and you want to do things a little bit differently. You are an independent rep. You can do that. The more united we are, the better. So if you can align yourself with a company that has a great strategy, a great system, a great process, bonus, okay? And then once you're in alignment with all of these, you figure out, how am I going to find traffic? How am I going to get all these 2 billion people into my funnel? Give me just 20, I'll be happy, right? Because this is network marketing. We just mass duplicate. I get those people into my funnel. How do I actually start talking to them without being weird on social? How do I get the information in front of them so I can say, you ready to buy? You ready to join? What do you want to do next? And so you can close sales. And so that you can start closing more sales, but retaining a lot of those sales, because acquisition, this part, getting new people, is harder than keeping people, okay? And then if you look at retention, you say, wow, gosh, I didn't even realize once I signed somebody up, I just let them go. I don't have an onboarding for customers. I don't have an onboarding for team members. We've got a great resource library, but there's no clarity, right? We need to fill in the gaps. So where's the gap? Maybe it's not on the delivery because the products show up, but maybe it's on how to use the products or how to start the business. Maybe it's once they get started, they fall off because you're not serving well. You don't have a process of 2 day, 2 week, 2 month, or whatever it is, right? And maybe you're not getting referrals because you didn't ask, because people didn't know there was a reason they should share, or because you're simply not serving well enough that people are referring without you asking. So in this Action Takers Elite Club training today, I tried to come up with a visual that I hope filled in some gaps for you guys. I hope it did. If it was helpful, let me know. Let us know where you're stuck. Hey, Joyce, I mentioned your name. Woo, woo, can I? Thank you, Judy. Roxanne, you're worth it. It's Jim Rohn's philosophy, probably. If I have a philosophy, it's Jim Rohn. I love Jim Rohn so much. But I start to see what's missing for you guys, okay? And we're trying to fill in the gaps. So if you identified a gap today, let us know what it is. We can plug you into the training that you need to attend, right? To the processes that you need to get more clarity on, because there's multiple pieces of your business. It's not just getting out there on social. It's not just out there taking mad action on the wrong thing and spinning your wheels going crazy. It's understanding what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing, who you're going to help, and rinse and repeat, test and track, rinse and repeat. Have a life outside of your business. Have fun. Go walk purposefully and passionately, and turn your excuses into your reasons, and go take imperfect action. All right, that's it. Bye for now.